are all sitting here shooting the shit.
What up, man? This is DJ Duss, your host of Shooting the Shit. I'm here with my co-host Carlos.
Nope.
What up, Carlos? What are you up to, man? You good?
I'm good. Just trying out a new mic.
I'm trying out the new mic. It looks nice. And then we have Bam here on the phone. Bamboo, how you doing, brother?
Chilling, dog. What's up?
Not much, man. I was just on Netflix not too long ago. Caught that one doc called Cocaine Island. The island, but whatever. That's just my opinion. Did you guys catch that documentary or what?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. Did you not find it kind of wacky, I should say, at first? Like the way it was filmed?
Yeah, I did.
I almost turned it off. Did you catch that, Carlos?
Sorry. Yeah, I did. I thought it was a story.
Like you thought it wasn't like it was
A real thing.
a fictional
story.
Yeah, because when I watch it, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like most documentaries, it goes into depth or seriousness. It looks like it looks like he was winning the goddamn lottery when he found out about this cocaine. You know what I mean? He's like, damn, where's my ticket? You know what I mean? No, Bam, would you have went back to that country and dig that shit up if you had a map?
I probably would. You know, I probably would. I was like, fuck it, let's go get that shit.
I screenshot the location.
Oh, it's already gone. It's already gone. But, like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, you know, deep down, like, it's in another country. A lot of thought process behind it. You know what I mean? Getting rid of it's one. You know, they thought they had that down packed. And then, you know, how the fuck would you have thought of getting that shit over if you actually went down and got it yourself?
Well, the fun, Puerto Rico is an American country, so you really ain't got to deal with too much, you know, immigration and all of that when you're coming back across, right? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's just the dogs. It was just the dogs. You know what I mean?
Well, I found in his case, remember when they came back with nothing and then their airplane got searched with the dogs, it was because technically he was already ratted out at that point.
Yeah, he was already snitched on.
So then they were like, hey, so they must have been slightly disappointed. But how can you be disappointed when Fat Santa and Junkie George can't dig up a hole? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not a disappointment. It should have been a fact that these guys can't do that. Like one was sweating from crack, you know, that he was, you know, like withdrawals, and then the fat guy was just sweating because it was Puerto Rico, you know. Mm-hmm. That's a slightly like a bit of a Mission Impossible.
Yeah, but you know the justice system down there, man, total entrapment, man. Like that was just crazy how they.
True enough. Did we ever catch on the doc of why did the original guy that buried it never end up doing anything with it?
He never went back. That's true. They never said why he never went back.
You know what I mean?
He's probably in jail.
Because he's.
Like, was even the guy's name? Because wasn't it like one of the guys on the docks? Was it like his neighbor? Is that what it was? Mm-hmm. From what I remember.
I think it's the homeless dude.
Yeah, it was like, oh, the guy buried it here. I knew the guy, blah blah blah. But like, it was like shit.
Yeah,
do something with it, no?
But most people wouldn't believe a dude walking around their town barefooted everywhere he go with a cane that's talking about I buried X amount of cocaine in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that looks kind of fucking.
Would you believe that type of story?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
I would like them to actually dig it up.
They did dig it up. Did you watch this whole fucking thing?
They supposedly dug it up.
Oh, so you're thinking that the cops probably framed him with the non... Oh, now maybe we have to take a Puerto Rico trip.
Because wasn't the guy saying you had to get it, like, excavated, like machines had to come in there to get it dug out?
So do you think it would... Oh, see, that's a good point. You see his point there, Bam? I like where Carlos is going with this one. I find, you know, fuck, why dig it up? Why not just take a certain amount of cocaine from the evidence room from someone else and dump it on his lap and just charge him? That's because there is no true fact that they actually dug it up.
That's true. They claim they did.
That's right.
They didn't do it. I don't think they did it, to be honest.
That's a whole lot of work just to catch someone.
Is it? Well, not really. They just go to the evidence room, take a pound.
Well, yeah, I mean to actually go dug it up, you know.
Yeah.
Get a ship in there, you know, go get a crane, bring it in there to take this shit up just to catch this fat guy. So, yeah, you know what? All said and done, you're probably right. For all the junkies that are out there that need a couple dollars, there still might be a treasure in
the
Puerto Rico.
homeless guys going around selling this property.
Or this homeless guy selling maps,
The map to the cocaine.
selling fictional maps. You know.
And then this is how they entrap the people.
Shit.
Here's a drug map.
It's a drug map. And then the cops was like, "You were planning on selling drugs? Gotcha." You know what I mean? Because the guy, did you not feel for the fat guy though in the docu? Like, you know, he was doing well. The recession hits.
I felt bad for him once they snatched him up, and then once they went back and started playing all this video footage of him, I was like, he done stepped in it. Like, no matter how you look at it, they could have never charged him for selling cocaine or possession of cocaine. They can't because that's total entrapment. They gave it to him. But conspiracy, they got him 100%.
Yeah, I agree. He seemed a little bit happy too. The poor guy was so excited. You know, it was going to change his whole life. You know.
So I feel bad for him because he has to do 20 hours of community service
Well, I hope it's not digging.
per hour or per week. Sorry.
I hope it's not digging because we've seen that attempt, right? So.
And he looks,
he can't dig for nothing.
he's looking so happy.
So does the junkie, you know, partner in crime, the junkie Robin in this doc, does he get off scot free with this? He does, eh?
Yeah, he got away
Scot free.
Yeah.
because he ratted him out.
It wasn't him. It was the Cuban. It was the Cuban drug dealer.
Yeah.
Carlos, you must have taken naps. I've seen you watch movies.
Carlos, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was her cousin.
Never trust a Carlos. Never trust those assholes.
Yeah, the guy was like, he got caught with like drugs up his ass or near his balls, and it was his third strike. And
So they said, "We don't want you. We want your boss."
and he's like, "How the hell do I get off this?" And he goes, "I'll give you."
No,
They didn't ask him.
if they want him.
He said-
they was like,
Yeah,
this
go ahead.
is your third strike. You're going to jail unless you give us something better. He's like, how about $2 million of cocaine? You know what I mean?
Ding, 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 yeah.
Under the bus.
Oh, that'll work. It's this big. Imagine that, like $2 million. Going. It's this big fat white guy who works at the construction site. He'd be like, "Fuck it, you're going to jail. I don't believe you."
He was going to jail. He don't want no cocaine.
Oh, come
They
on,
didn't
man.
believe
That
me
guy's definitely on no cocaine diet, you know. Like,
They didn't believe me until he went to Puerto Rico. They're like, oh, it's serious, you know?
I don't even know. I think I told you guys to watch that. I don't know, Carlos. How'd you catch this movie, anyways?
Oh, you told me about it. I kind of saw it on Netflix on the trending things.
Oh, okay, that might have been it. I think I might have clicked on the you know, the caption of what it's about. But I swear to God, not halfway through it, I was like, "Oh God, this sounds kind of."
I heard it more than I watched it because I was doing something, and so I always have something playing in the background just for noise.
Yeah.
And then I just kept on telling myself, "This guy's an idiot. The fat guy is an idiot."
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it as an idiot at first. You say $2 million of anything, and if you're kind of hurt, you know, anybody will do anything crazy. You know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, and he believed it, and he went. He obviously did believe it.
He has a greedy wife. The greedy wife wanted the big house, kept the bigger house, kept the pool.
Yeah, and he wanted to keep himself big too. So he had to get some money in that. What about the other doc, the Motley Crue story, The Dirt? You guys catch that one?
Yeah, I caught that one. You told me to catch that one.
That was-
Check that out.
Did you watch? Did you also watch the Queen one, the Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
And which one do you like more?
Actually, I like both of them.
So do I.
Now, I wish they took that Motley Crue and brought it to theaters because I think it would have been much bigger box office smash too because they did a good job with that movie.
I think the title kind of like stinks because The Dirt. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything with Motley Crue?
You watch the documentary. It was dirty from the beginning.
It was dirty, but it doesn't say anything about rock group. Like, if I say watch The Dirt, you're gonna think about Joe Dirt or something like that, right? You're not gonna think about a Motley. That's all. You know what I mean? Bohemian Rhapsody. It's that you'll be like, oh yeah, that's the Queen story. So I get it. But what'd you think about Machine Gun Kelly's performance as playing Tommy Lee?
Wait.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize that was him.
His face bugs me, so I knew it was him. Right away, I was like, "Who the fuck?"
I had no clue that was him.
Oh my God! God damn! I'm gonna get you guys some glasses. Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I had to stop the movie and literally be like, Googled that shit. I was like, Machine Gun Kelly, and then boom, he was in The Dirt. Yeah, he played Tommy Lee. Yeah. Skinny drummer. Anything surprising for you in that movie at all?
Huh?
Anything surprising to you in that movie?
Well, let's see. What was
Besides Ozzy Osbourne licking.
The amount of drugs that they was doing
They needed to be on Cocaine Island, eh?
They should have been on Cocaine Island. And the girl, and the sex was just free, bro. It was no work to get any. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Like the fact that they get on a plane and they had plates of drugs waiting for them. Like that's insane. The fact that they could actually perform the next day is insane. Absolutely insane.
And that was over and over and over. But they all sacrificed something. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
Their life.
Yes.
They all gave up something. You know?
What about what's your opinion on the fact that they're not even mentioned in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't know, man. Like I said, from watching the movie, because that's how I really learned. I just, this is to get my information from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm thinking that accident with the lead singer that
Killed their friend?
accidentally killed the other guy.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what's holding him back from entering that Hall of Rock of Fame. You know what I mean? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of Fame of Rock.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It is a big impact of the movie a bit. You know what I mean? It shows that. That poor fucking car. It's beautiful too, but whatever. It's
But I really thought after watching this, and then honestly, I really thought it was a girl on his lap. I'm like, where did the girl come out?
Oh yeah, yeah. When he was kind of losing it there for a second.
I was like, what the fuck?
But dude, what did he do? 16, 19 days in jail?
6 months?
No.
No.
Dude, it was
30 days or something like
30 days, and I think it was 19 days in good behavior.
Mm-hmm.
For drinking and driving, critically injuring the two people in the other car, and killing his friend.
I know someone who
paid $100,000.
I know someone who did that was driving drunk, smashed into a building, and he served a year.
Really? See?
And he killed nobody.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I don't know if it's
but the laws were different back then. The laws were definitely
in the
different
80s.
back then.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
do you think
drinking and driving wasn't?
Do you find that the fact that he might be a rock and roll star probably was a persuasive situation? Do you find that especially back then, do you find famous people got away with a little bit more? I find now they're hitting.
Think so.
I think now they're smashing them. Like they're smashing them good. You know what I mean? Like they're really, really like.
Hold on, Bill Cosby's still walking the street.
Bill Cosby doesn't know where he's going.
And then R. Kelly technically has.
He's broke. The girls in the R. Kelly scenario don't even deny they're in love with him. You know what I mean? But look at the two actresses that spent their money getting their kids into their daughters into school. They're one girl.
School.
Yeah.
And they're about. I think they're about to walk away from that.
That Aunt Becky from Full House.
I don't know the full story to that.
Okay, but from my understanding is they're looking at a minimum of almost 6. I mean, a maximum of 6 years in jail actually so far.
Yeah, maximum 6 years. What they not going to get because they all got first offenses.
Well, yeah, first offense. And people need to get over it. Like I know this is totally off topic, but like at the end of the day, like do you find what they did terrible though, man?
Actually, I do. You know,
of course he does.
Because you got to think about it. You got to think about it like this. All the schools down there, college-wise, is privatized. Most of them.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now everybody's got to fight to get into these colleges because they're the only ones around. You know, if it was regular school, because from when you go to kindergarten till you graduate high school, it's free. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you go to college and you get bills up the fucking wazoo.
Yeah, it starts to separate.
And to go to that school, now you got to pay the government back. So it sucks that you bust your ass to get to this point to get in there, and you can't get in because that lady just went and said, "Here's $10,000, take my daughter." You know what I mean?
So you tell me you if you're rich, Carlos, you have kids, you're rich.
I'm not rich.
If you were rich, just to get it, yes, we know you're not rich. If you were rich, and your kid needs, $15,000 of motivation to get them into this school, would you not do it? Would you not do it?
The kids to get motivated?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, you go to the school and you're like, I'll give you this much money,
Okay, think about it like this. If she gives the $15,000, the kid go to school, what do you think that kid's really going to learn?
The same as everything else. Nothing.
Yeah, there you go. There's my point.
But
get in there.
But as a parent, at least so what? As a parent, it's like I'm not gonna blame her to try to better her daughter's life.
I'm not saying that, but I mean, come on. The schools is just as bad as her for taking the money.
Oh, they're probably worse because everyone should be. You know what I mean? Everyone is like,
Please, the school has their hands out.
well, yeah, it's money. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I just find in that scenario, I just find like Buddy kills somebody in a car. 16 months. I mean, sorry, 19 days, 30 days, whatever. And then this girl's like, oh my God, I want to, she wants the best for her daughter, obviously, for a prestige school, gives up this X amount of dollars, and then they're going to give her 6 years?
But you're acting like this is just a one-time event. This is a practice that's been going on since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Yale and Harvard and this and that, what do you think the rich family's been doing? They've been paying to get their kids in these schools, man. You get what I'm saying? Even when they got the fucked up grades and they can't even supposed to be going there. But it's
so why is it a surprise and a scandal all of a sudden, though?
I'm gonna donate to Seton Hall and get a name after me.
That's right.
But my kid just got enrolled. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been an ongoing practice. So somebody needs to get caught. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on. Okay, but you. This is only from what I've seen, right? I've never gone to the school in the States, but either way, if the school knows you make a lot of money, they're going to come up to you with some kind of proposal of asking you for a donation.
Nope. They're not going to ask you. The schools ain't going to ask you for crap. You know why?
I saw that shit on Sopranos.
I swear to God, I was thinking of Sopranos too.
I saw that shit on the Sopranos. It's like, well, yes, we know you have donated this to your daughter's high school.
Season 3. No, I don't know, something like that.
3, 5, 4.
Yeah, and then she meets up with the principal. The mom meets up with the principal.
Yeah, they used to donate $5,000 a year.
Tony's all pissed off because they wanted more.
They wanted $50,000.
See?
So their name could be engraved.
Get your
into
HBO facts straight there, Bam. Come on.
So
why would HBO be lying to us? Why would HBO lie to us?
Look, it's a practice that everybody does, or if you have the funds, you do. Right?
Yeah, the whole world's ran on, you got money, who you know, etc. Blah blah blah. I just find the punishment.
Where is she getting the money? That's maybe why the scandal is.
That could be, but I'm just saying, like, the punishment for me is the rock star in maybe mid '80s, late '80s, boom, kills some guy in a car, injures 2 people, destroys blah blah blah. By the way, drinking and driving, high on fucking narcotics and cocaine and everything else, and he does the 19 days. This girl, what I think is, didn't do the worst thing in the planet at all, by far, not zero. For me, I didn't even want to mention this part of the story. I've known this for about 3 weeks. I didn't even want to bring it up. I didn't even want to mention it as a topic. But now, as someone killing somebody in a vehicle and doing a lot more damage, compared to someone that's trying to invest into their daughter's future, I find the difference is like 16 days, 19 days to like 6 years compared. You know what I mean?
The justice system is messed up.
The times are different, man. The times
they are different. That's hands down. But that's my actual point. Do you find that now they're trying to break some of the stuff? They're trying to lay the hammer down a little bit more. Like, we don't give a shit. You're a celebrity no more. You know what I mean?
I mean, drinking and driving and crashing your car and someone dying. Back then, there wasn't no precedence on what we should do with these people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's up and coming. And this right here is setting precedents right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Like, this is the first set of people who's getting caught doing this. It's been going on for the longest time, but they're the first ones getting
Now, do you think it's going to open a page of like, well, fuck you now, so-and-so did it too? Like, it's, you remember that one sexual harassment charge on somebody, and then all of a sudden all these people came out of the closet?
The Me Too.
You know what I mean?
The school me.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be something similar. It's going to be like, since
scandal.
I got 6 years, what about everyone else before me? And
Actually, it won't be that way because now they're going after the actors, the actors and actresses.
Mm-hmm.
So right after they finish going after the actors and actresses, they're going to go after the schools because the schools have to have a certain conduct. So the schools are going to be like, I don't care how much money you offer me. Your kid can't come here if he ain't got the grades. You get what I mean? Because they're going to need to cover their ass because it's all about business. And you hit them in where it hurts, in their pockets. And I guarantee you, a lot of kids ain't going to be making it to school. And people gonna be.
But where is that against the law, though?
Excuse me?
Why would that be against the law? Like, let's say if my school, okay, I got this high-end school, we'll call it the DJ school, and, Carlos is applying, and then you come and apply, but you're, a celebrity of some sort. doesn't that make my school that more prestige? That so and so's kid is coming to my school.
That's what I was going to say.
Are you?
You know what I'm saying, Carlos? Though like
yeah.
it adds that value to it, even though it doesn't really.
Okay, so your private school open to the public, accepting applications from everybody. So you got to pick and choose who you bring to your school to better your school. It's just like having a club when you got we got Britney Spears sitting outside, so we're gonna make sure Britney Spears get in. Half these people don't get in.
Well, if Britney Spears comes in, then my cover charge is up to like $100. All of a sudden, it went from 20 to 100. Now the school is like the same way. Now the school's desirable to come here.
You can't be public and do that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let's example. Okay, George Lucas. Let's say for some odd reason he went to Princeton.
Okay.
Okay, then his kids go and apply, and you're applying. And you have better grades than the kids from George Lucas. Who's getting in?
Who's getting in?
And you have better grades.
Well, technically the one with better grades, the one with the better grades is supposed to get in, but they're going to take George Lucas's kid.
Okay, why?
Why?
But what if I take George Lucas's kids and $50,000?
But why? One, they got guaranteed money from George Lucas.
The school sounds great.
And you're not guaranteed. And what makes you not guaranteed the money from the kid with the good grades?
Because it's you.
Because you're paying. They give that kid scholarships.
True.
Oh, but you didn't say that when you asked that question.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
I didn't say that, but let's just look at it. But either way, technically, technically.
But if you think about it, if you gave that kid a scholarship, then that means you offered that kid that spot. So now you're obligated.
How do you think the scholarships are paid for? Who do you think pays for the scholarships? The idiot kids that don't have the scholarships that are basically paying $45,000 a year to go to school in the States I'm talking about.
Okay.
In Canada, over $8,000.
Every black athlete that get a scholarship to college, why do you think they got that scholarship?
Because
they got that scholarship because somebody was paying for it? Hell no.
No,
because that dude can run like a mother.
Yeah, but it's because they can pimp him out. They can pimp him out on the stadium or the basketball court.
Because he can sell the stadium.
But it's all money again. Yeah, that's right.
Money.
That's right. That's money though. But that's
they get money. So what do they get it from? Kids that are getting academic scholarships.
Well, like I said, they offered the scholarship. You get what I'm saying? The kid didn't come and say, "Please give me a scholarship." They offered the scholarship.
That's true.
So you can't sit there and say the kid is forcing his hand. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got two people coming into school with equal. Well, one got better grades than the other.
Yeah.
And you're accepting that. You're accepting that one because his father is famous.
Yes.
That's biased.
Yeah,
That's
but
not right.
no, because
When the fuck have you been somewhere lately and said that this is right? Like, Jesus, nothing's right these days. You know what I mean? It breaks down numbers and popularity, and it's the way it is. It's just,
that's the way the world works.
Like it's you wish that your family was rich or from Hollywood, and things would be slightly easier for us, or we'd be fucked on Cocaine Island somewhere. Whichever it is.
it's the same thing if you go to a restaurant. You see a celebrity that comes into your restaurant. You tell the person that's waiting in line, he's been waiting for a long time for your seat.
And he's probably going to eat for free.
Just so they can take a picture of the celebrity sitting in the restaurant.
And then it makes the restaurant look relevant. My bad.
Then they jack up the prices. Same reason why you're going to take George Lucas's kid over you.
But just saying, I don't think the mom did something wrong. This fucking rock star, he should be getting a 6 years minimum. The mom should be getting 19 days. That's what I'm saying. The school should be the worst one out of the three. Well, out of the two, with the mom.
Which is true.
Yeah.
I agree with you there.
You know what I mean? You could offer anyone anything. It's just at the end of the day, if you take it, you're a piece of shit, right? So that's what it is at the end of the day.
They need bigger bonuses.
Oh, maybe. You're probably right. What about another documentary on Netflix? Which surprised me, the Whitney Houston one.
Whitney was good.
What was the most surprising part about that?
She did a lot of cocaine. There seems to be a theme on today's show.
Well, it lasted from who else was doing cocaine that you said? There was a coach or something that you were saying last week. And then you said Ray Emery and the Sens, and then Mel Nick. You said he's been sniffing.
Oh, he's been sniffing on that
He's on
coke.
Cocaine Island too. What was the most surprising about this, Bam? About the
Man,
whole?
I'm telling you, they should go back to doing a lot of coke because they were a lot better team.
Yeah, they made the Stanley Cup playoffs. I mean Stanley Cup in general. But Bam, what was the most surprising for you in that doc?
The surprising part was, these people let this girl get hooked on drugs, and all these people around her, and nobody really did anything to stop that.
You know what? That's so true, bro.
You get what I'm saying? It's just to show you, if you got the wrong people around you, the wrong things are going to happen.
And she's their bread and butter. Like, why fuck that up, right? Like,
thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's eating off of you.
well,
know what I'm saying?
for me, me being on this side, I was extremely shocked that she was blowing through more below than Bobby Brown. That's what. That she's like, yo, he couldn't keep up with her, and I was like, damn, I thought he was the one that killed her.
Probably bullshit.
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's just the wrong people around them. Everybody, just wrong. Just they wasn't there, man.
Okay, I'll give you.
And the ones that was there, they didn't really show them in this documentary.
Well, do you want to know what kills me?
With
Is,
the lesbian good friend?
well, she was in the doc, but he's talking about like no one cared about her. They just let her fall fucking apart, bro. Like no one went to like. Not what, dude? They were filming her. Have you not noticed that the footage they had there? They're always junked out. Like if I was extremely fucked up, you guys better not have a camera pointed at me. Is what I'm saying. Like, did you see the footage?
Where's my phone?
The footage. I have a water for once in my hand.
It was rare footage of other people filming what's going on.
And they're bad. Like they were falling apart. Bro.
Beautiful talent. It was a beautiful talent, man. Like it sucked.
I didn't know about the whole she had that actual girlfriend. Did you guys know about that? That was news to me when I watched it.
Yeah, that was news. That
No, I didn't know about that.
I didn't know. And what was it with her?
It was kind of never proven that she really had a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Oh, technically you're right, but I even the thought of that was I just and then what was it that her aunt was the one that like
molester?
Yeah, she was some sort of famous singer.
That was another thing that surprised me too. They kept that a secret for a while.
That's pretty dirty. That's not necessary, but you know what I mean. That a lot of that shit happens back in the day.
I want to say Cece is her name.
Like she was a some sort of famous singer from back in the day.
Famous singer's sister.
Oh fuck! So it goes down the line like that.
No, the sister was the famous singer.
Okay, and it was her sister.
She was the aunt, the younger one.
Was she at least in the band?
She was background, I guess.
Yeah,
CC Winans or
touching little kids in the back. She was the babysitter.
I don't remember who though.
She babysitted Michael. I don't know. It was fucked up. No, what about the other one that you made me watch there? Disappearing in plain sight.
Yeah.
That's your favorite one, right?
Abducted in plain sight.
That was your favorite one, right?
That one, man, I just don't understand how they let that happen. That's another red flag situation for me. It's like you got a grown ass man talking about sleeping with your kid, and you're really not going to stop this or question it at all.
She
like,
slept with him.
With people?
The whole
Go
ahead.
Then the man run off with the kid. Ain't nobody arrest this motherfucker. This is nuts.
More than once, I know. What?
I think it was legal in the state.
It was legal in the States? What do you mean? Robbing kids?
No.
Different time.
The 70s were fucked up, dude, I'll tell you.
I think if the parents consented to it.
They didn't consent. They were just like...
They were blackmailing into consenting. I'm going to tell them that you give me oral sex.
That documentary almost made me believe that wasn't real. That one.
I told you, I fell asleep after the first 20 minutes.
Okay,
I told you.
This guy falls asleep all the time, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. We watched it. We had to pause it because there was something you kept repeating the next day. What were you repeating, Bam?
Oh shit, I don't remember, bro.
Something bugged you the next day, and you just kept repeating it.
Well, I'm trying to remember, man. It upsets me. It really upset me, that movie, man. It just upset me.
The fact that he pretended there was aliens and oh my god,
he had her thinking they gotta have sex because the alien said so. You know, so she believed that crap. But she was a kid, so you can't knock her for that.
I know, but still, though,
But this man kidnapped. He pretty much kidnapped the kid, and then had the nerve to call the house and talk to the mother why he got the kid kidnapped. And she just let it. And she let it go. Oh, no,
dude, you would pick up. Do you remember she used to be like, "Hello, how are you?" Well, it's like, who picks up the phone? Be like, "Bitch, where's my
I'ma
kid?"
kill
Man?
you.
Hold on, you gotta give it to the guy.
Go to the guy for what?
How fucking crazy he was.
Technically, he was smart. Hey, you were adopted.
Well, no, he got a hand job from the old man.
He pretty much could have banged anybody in that family.
He pretty much up with the whole family.
And then he banged the mom, so like destroyed. Then was in love with the little girl. Then he kidnaps the little girl and puts her in some school. Remember that? And they kept calling the house to ask her where she is. He doesn't know. Like, come on, man.
And then the parents allowed them to continue their relationship.
Yeah, but now let's talk about the law. You're trying to tell me the police and FBI didn't do their job? They didn't do their job at all.
Yeah, like after the first time and he comes back around, snatch, he's gone.
You know, she's in a school in California. It took them forever to figure out where she was.
Do you remember the interviews of his brother? He's like, I knew he was weird and creepy. Remember that one?
Yeah.
The only normal person. The guy looks retarded, but he's the only normal person on that whole doc. He's like, I knew he was crazy.
He abused me when I was a kid.
Oh man, that one made me so angry, and the hype behind it. You know what I mean? Because I was like, oh, this is a big story. Let's listen to this. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, the funny thing is, I watched this documentary, then I watched the Michael Jackson one.
Oh, you had nightmares, eh?
Yep, just how fucking stupid people could be.
See, we watched that one, and then we watched Whitney, and then when it brings up she got molested, I was like, oh my good Lord.
Everybody got molested.
If you don't get molested, you cannot have a documentary.
Oh, fuck, I'm out of the
I
running.
don't know, man. It was a different time back then, and you know, I guess back then, you know, the predators had the advantage because nobody knew they was predators and they were just going around. Now everything's a red flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
everything now. Yeah, it went from being super lenient to super insane now. Like,
Hold on. I know everyone says I'm stupid and I'm crazy for
Yes.
doing this. So
I don't know what he's gonna say, but I'm
I
gonna say
know,
yes.
but this is fucking priceless.
Okay, here we go.
So I always said I wanted to put a little chip, a GPS chip in my kids when they were born,
Oh my
in case they ever got abducted or just fucking kidnapped. At least I will know where they are, and then the police could go and get them.
Not you.
Well, what the fuck am I going to do?
Beat the shit out of whoever abducted them. Maybe
Well, maybe I could get a few shots in there, but,
get there, beat the shit out of them, then call the cops.
but like everyone, like my wife tells me I'm crazy. She doesn't want to let me put a GPS system into my kids.
A GPS system,
Yeah, you know.
like a little chip.
Yeah, the fucking dogs have
He
it.
wants to low jack his kids. That's fucked up.
Does your dog have a GPS system?
That dog? No one's gonna steal that fucking dog. See how it comes down the stairs?
Yeah.
My dog don't have no GPS.
That dog wants to bite everybody.
This dog is out of its mind. I'm telling you.
I just think it's
Someone would
fucking
steal that.
genius.
Someone would steal that dog. Would bring it right back, bro.
But
That-
if somebody stole Olivia, they'll fucking
Oh,
bring
yeah,
her
they're
right
bringing-
back and
they're
they'll
bring-
say,
yeah.
"Here's some money. Sorry for your troubles."
yeah. There's a few kids he knows don't abduct.
Most of the time, you want to get rid of your kids.
No, I would never get rid of them.
Get out of here. But man,
I'll
when
take the
someone
GPS
takes your
out.
kids,
It's yours.
bro, you lose your mind. You know.
They'd be on the news. I need help. I have kidnapped this child. She's driving me nuts.
Damn, I've been just on fucking around with the internet and stuff, and there's a lot of people now beefing Kodak Black. Have you noticed that?
Oh, no.
Have you noticed that?
Who's Kodak Black?
Yeah, I know about that. And you know, let's see.
What did he say? He said something about Nipsey Hussle's.
First of all, he didn't handle the situation right. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on what message he tried to portray. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But no matter how you look at it, you know,
His T.I.'s pissed.
He was wrong. His timing was wrong for even mentioning what he was mentioning. You get what I'm saying? saying? You know, the man just passed away, and you want to talk about his girlfriend. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? In no books, you shouldn't do that, you know? And then he had a lot of guys get at him, you know, just come at him like he's a little kid in the sense of, hey, little blah, blah, blah. But you know what young people do once you chastise them? They're going to want to snap back and talk.
Yeah, and they have all the social media platforms to do it too, right? So it's easy. So,
you know? But which is wrong because once you put it out there, you can't get it back. You get what I'm saying? So now people judging you, criticizing you, and forming an opinion about you. So if they felt you was wrong by putting it out there in the first place, they're gonna hold their stance. And today, I watched a video today. He was at a show, and he went to body surf, and they beat him up.
oh really?
Oh yeah, you know. And like I said, you know, a man just passed away. He's trying to do good for his people, his family, so on and so on. You know, and then you want to come out, you know.
Like I didn't know much. I didn't know much about Nipsey. Like I really didn't.
I'm surprised you don't know. Nipsey's been around for a long.
Yeah, he was in. Now that the more because I get curious, right? You go do your homework, right? That's what our generation at least does. So I look it up, and he's in a lot of certain videos, and he was really well. He went independent for a very long time. Sold a shitload of records. Studied his game. I saw him on a episode of was it Power 105 with Charlemagne the God and stuff. And dude, the guy is like one respectable motherfucker, dude. Like,
I mean, the man walked with his head up high. He educated himself to a degree where it's like, you know what, everybody's eating off me. We all gonna eat. You know, let's do this and let's make this happen. Right?
Yeah, because they're trying to get him. You know how they do it in interviews. They reel you in with a question that you're, might start beef of some sort. So they start talking about certain artists and they talk about 6ix9ine, and he's like, yeah, I don't bash anybody. We all have our own opinions, but it's not for me. He goes, go get your money. More respectable than I would, because I would have went on a little bit of a rampage right then and there. But that's just me. But yeah, no, the dude. Yeah, but then then I was like, I saw this whole thing, and then T.I. is really, really pissed with Kodak Black, and yeah,
T.I.'s pissed, the Game pissed, a lot of.
Oh yeah, the Game. That's right.
And a lot of people came at him instead of there's different ways of handling it. You could have called him up on his phone like, yo, bro, that's not right. You know what I mean? Even if he wasn't trying to be rude or nothing like that, it sounded like he was being rude. You know what I mean? So
hold on. He wanted to get with the guy's girlfriend that just.
The guy just died not too long ago.
And then he's hitting on the girlfriend?
He mentions it out loud.
I'll be a better man for her. That's what he said.
The guy's.
It's just a matter of how you take the comments he put. The way he's talking, how he's talking, like, which way you going to take it? Is he trying to condole this girl, say, hey, I'm sorry for your loss and, this or that? Or it's like, look, when you're ready, you can come see me, this and that, so on and so on.
Yeah, but he's an idiot. We all know how what he meant. That generation don't give a fuck. Because no one's got slapped in the face in that generation. They don't care. They're just.
That's the thing about the young rappers. And remember, I told you, it brings it back to the comment I was talking about before, that they got no mentors mentoring them, trying to tell them, look, this is what you need to do, this is how we do it, and they're not studying the old game to bring the new game. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know.
The old game, you had to learn the business. You know what I mean? You had to learn the business. You had to learn to keep your copyrights. You had to learn to, register your stuff. You had to learn to do this from the old game. The new game is you write something, you do something online here, do something online there, you're instant hit, and nobody's telling these cats. If you don't pay your taxes by the end of the year, the government's going to take everything, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling them these things, So, these young cats got problems coming, and they don't even know. They talk about the police going to get them. You know what I mean? Every time they're walking around showing their guns.
I don't know, man.
Wilding out.
I don't know. I just saw some of it today, and I was just like, and then he tried to diss. He tried to come back with the Game and sing one of his lyrics, but switched the rhymes up a little bit. Dude, I couldn't understand a fucking word he was saying. Neither could anyone else. There was only one person trying to break it down. We're like, wow. Like,
Nipsey Hussle is.
It's gonna be Kodak Black and Blues soon. Yeah, it is. It is what it is.
Hold on, that's a video of this Nipsey guy. It was on on Facebook. So I'm like, what the hell is this? So either way, I think he was trying to get somebody else's girl. 9-minute videos. Like, holy shit, we got another Michael Jackson wannabe here.
Who, Nipsey?
Nah,
Nipsey's like a
Nine-
Snoop.
he's talking-
9-hour
he's talking
video, a
about
9-minute video.
Oh, wow.
He's talking about Nipsey's song that he did a video for, but
Oh.
Belly's featured on it.
and you didn't see what was going on in that video. That video would pretty much dictated the fact that we started from the bottom, worked his way.
Bamboo, the
I met
video.
a chick on my way up. She went about her way. She got with a different man. Now that I'm good, I'm about to buy his house. You know what I mean?
Bam.
I stepped up.
Bam, the music video is 9 minutes. Carlos took 2 naps during that video. It was 9 minutes long. He fell asleep twice.
I stopped that. I fast forwarded a little bit. I'm like, this is stupid. I'm done.
Dude, I watched stuff with this guy. I wake him up to like, walk me outside. He's like, "Oh, it was good. It was done. All right, let's get out." He's all rolled.
Tell them what we're watching.
We're watching WrestleMania.
No, Carlos, you gotta pay attention a little more, man.
No, the WrestleMania, but that shit made me just go.
It's everything.
I
Everything.
pay more attention to WrestleMania than you do.
Did you? Well, it depends who's on. Did you watch the what was it? The Fire documentary?
No, I fell asleep through that one too.
Yeah, did you watch that? Yeah. Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Did that kind of make you angry a little bit?
Them fools, them idiots. No, let me rephrase my words. Them idiots had a gold mine.
Thank you.
Okay, they had a gold mine, and they ruined it. They ruined it with lies and deceit.
Well, okay, because you know me, I promoted a lot of events.
Hold on, but they didn't go to jail.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did for a year?
He's actually the guy, the main white guy, is actually in jail right now with Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore.
Huh?
As we speak, they're both in the same fucking prison.
And the funny thing about it is he didn't go to jail for fire.
No, he went for jail for the next bullshit after that, right?
Yeah.
The VIP bullshit or whatever it was. But what bugs me about this doc is I'm watching it. I know the end result. I heard it through, like satellite radio, that they fuck it up. While I'm watching this doc and watching the success in the island and how they pre-sold all these tickets, me as a promoter, I'm going, how the fuck they fail? Like, I'm still waiting for that punchline. Like, how did you, like, those are the things that make you fail. You know what I mean? Location, not enough ticket sales. Like, that was me as a promoter. That's what, the sponsorships. These guys did everything else and then couldn't get the fucking work done.
It was the follow through. That was the problem. They couldn't.
And it bugs me because I'm extremely organized, so I know how to follow through with things. So for me, anything's a failure. It's the way of getting there. They got everything right away and failed through the follow through, which made me fucking angry, bro. I was like,
that was the problem. The follow through. They couldn't finish the follow through.
Did you?
To the format, they would have fucking every year they could have been making a billion.
They overpromise and underdeliver.
Well, they had to switch islands a few times, right? So that fucked things up. Did you not think the recommendation of them getting a cruise boat would have helped with relieving some of the problems?
No, it wouldn't have, because you got everybody who already paid expecting one thing and then show up and have to be on a cruise ship. Whoa, you got what I'm saying? I didn't pay for this.
You're probably right. But I just figured, like the cruise ship that you were on, how many did that? How many people did that? Sleep, for instance.
Well, I would have slept over 15,000 people, man.
The cruise ship?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I would have solved a huge problem.
He was on the Titanic.
It would have slept over 15,000 people.
With Asian bunkers.
You know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, if he would have started off saying boom, and you get a what you call on a cruise ship, and he could have started the whole festival from the dock in Florida on the cruise ship.
Oh, and bring it there.
You got what I'm saying?
That's not a bad. See, look at this. We might have to do a fire festival now. I like that idea, because then the whole party starts from Florida, brings you to the Bahamas. You do the festival, and they bring your ass back. A couple cruise ships. Wow.
And they had 2 cruise ships.
What?
Then they had the villas on land.
Yo, start getting some paperwork, man.
They could have had the villas on the island.
They could have still had some.
And the stars that's going to perform. Right?
Well, the sad thing is we can't do.
Hold on. I know a great idea.
We can't do it at the Bahamas, though.
No, you do it going to Puerto Rico and then that cocaine island spot. and then you just get everybody start digging in.
Like,
Fuck to get in the
like
machine.
a construction site.
That's a problem. You
And then you sell them that cocaine.
We don't have to find a drug dealer. We sell them at the festival, bro.
Once you find that coke, everybody gonna do it and get high.
No.
You charge them.
$500 tickets. It comes with an 8-ball. You're good, bro. Fuck, how do you think you're gonna pay the DJs? Kilo, get out of here.
DJ Paris.
See, I like these ideas, you know. I like this, you know. But the thing is, if we ever thought about doing something fucked up like that, we couldn't use the Bahamas because the Bahamas will never allow that to happen ever again.
They ruined that.
Yeah, they did ruin that. So next time we go to the Dominican, we have to talk to them.
Yeah, that could work. Dominican, you know.
Cuba.
Yeah, I think Cuba might be interested in doing that at least once a year.
Oh.
Maybe not. I don't know. You know?
Yeah. Fidel's not there no more. I'm telling you, go back. It's different. It's different out there. It's definitely different. But that but you know, like the white dude. I always forget the guy's name, but the main guy from the Fire Festival. He's the one that gets in shit. How come Ja Rule gets away with everything?
Because Ja Rule never said mine's. You see, he never put his name behind it.
So he was just with Buddy rolling with the idea, but when things hit the fan.
There on the side saying, if, you know, when we get to this point, I'll sign on the battle line and we make a whole bunch of money.
Do you remember?
Ja knows the game from the industry. Don't sign now, because if you sign now, you're responsible for it later. You know what I mean?
What did Ice Cube say? The pen's mightier than the sword, right?
That's right.
You know the guy that was willing to suck cock to get those bottles of water? You know how famous that dude is now?
Mm-hmm.
He's on all these talk shows. He's on. I swear to God, dude. And it was something that he didn't even want.
Because he wanted to suck cock for a bottle of water.
No. Because they got like a shipment of bottled water, and they're like, "Yo, we need the money." And the guy's like, "Yo, we don't have the money. We'll give it to you once the festival's over." And then they're like, "Nope." And so they tell the guy, like, "Yo, buddy, can you help us?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Do whatever it takes to get us the bottle." Meaning, go suck a cock. But don't get me wrong. See, that's an overrated statement. Because I'm not gay. If he comes over to get my bottle of waters by offering to suck a cock, he's gonna get a punch in the throat. You know what I'm saying? So they're acting like, oh my God, he was willing to do that. Well, first of all, I'm not trying to be a prick, but he's probably willing to do that to anyone. He wasn't the most handsomest old man on earth. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he was too angry to put one of them in his mouth. But all I'm saying is, but how do you know that the other guy would have accepted that? So the guy's looking like a hero by saying, it's like me saying. It's like you saying to me, you know, go rob this guy, and I'm like, okay, and then the guy just hands it over to me, just because the attempt I was willing to do it makes me whatever the fuck it is, but it didn't go down that way. But anyways, that guy, he's famous. He's on all sorts of shit now. I think it's overrated. Oh, okay. I think it's so overrated. Like, if he actually sucked a cock, then maybe he should get a high five. But the fact that they said do whatever it takes, and he didn't do anything, or not even coming close of any of that, he doesn't deserve all this credit.
He was in for a lot of money already. He already invested a lot of money into making that happen. So he had no choice.
Do you see what I'm saying?
He screwed himself. You know what I mean?
And was he really upset?
Mm-hmm.
He was upset because he didn't suck cock.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, Bam, you gotta smash these girls. Are you gonna be mad? Are you gonna be mad?"
I would have been upset. Like, you asked me to do what? Where's my money? Give me back my money. That would have been on my mind.
Okay, but what if it was a bunch of women? They had your bottled water, and I said, you have to, you know, would you do it?
Yeah, probably. I'd have thought about it.
You would have smashed him and forgot the water, bro. I'll tell you this right now. You would have had a couple on your smashing them, drinking this water because you'd be so fucking sweaty. This guy wasn't. It's not like he made him do something out of the ordinary. Don't be you. You know, asking us straight guys to do something's out of the ordinary. Asking a gay guy to do it was just like, whatever. God damn. You bang a hippo for your friend every once in a while. You know what I mean? You gotta take one for the team. So don't look like you're a fucking Captain America over here. That's bullshit. Fucking bullshit. But anyways, I liked your idea about having 2 cruise ships down there, and I like that idea.
Yeah, I'm telling you, 2 cruise ships, boom, off to the Bahamas. Everybody unload, party, get back on.
I like that.
What I mean? It would have worked.
You said a cruise ship fits how many?
He could have had at least 15,000.
Okay, I got another question, because I've never been on a fucking boat, like one of those boats before, right? Like, I know you guys probably came to Canada through a boat, but not me.
I came through a plane.
Oh, you're playing? Okay, cool.
Actually, I did come to Canada on a boat once.
Oh, you did. So that's why I'm asking you this question. So,
I've never been on a boat.
No, you ever been on a boat? How the fuck? Okay, so you know when they port your ass to like, let's say you said you ported in Halifax, right?
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do you get off these big boats? Does it go right to the port? Like is it like a docking port?
Yeah, it goes right to the docking port.
That's fucking sweet.
They roll up the walkway, and boom, you get off the side.
Just like how you got on the boat, pretty much, right? Just park the shit.
The same way you got on, same way you get off. You know. Mm-hmm. They got metal.
So what if there was a scenario like no, I need to make some money. I think this is a fucking genius idea. There's 2 boats, 30,000 people. You know what I mean? I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. From
Okay,
Florida.
so let's rub 2 nickels together and go from there.
Yeah. I got nickels in the car. So.
What else you want to know about the boat?
No, that's what I want to know. Like, I want to know how much it's seated.
Can you throw things?
You got a regular club on the boat. You got a theater on the boat.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's like if you threw a cruise type of scenario with some sort of festival, that would be pretty fucking dirty.
Didn't they do a party boat on?
You got a water park on the boat. You got everything on the boat. Like, don't get me wrong, the boats are huge. You got a lot of room. You know, can't go wrong.
House of Lies.
House of Lies. I like that show.
Didn't they do a boat cruise?
I still have no idea what the fuck they do for a living on that show, like as characters, but I like that show.
They just taught people a bunch of bullshit that they already know.
I know that black guy kind of. You see the new show that black guy's on?
No. Adventures?
Yeah, no. It's called Black Monday.
No, I haven't seen that.
No, it's something to do with the stocks back in the 70s or early 80s or whatever. Don't bother watching it. No. It's not that good. It's not that good. So you guys excited for the Avengers movies or what? The new one coming up. What's it called?
Oh, the Endgame.
Oh, Endgames? Did you get your ticket yet? Did you get your ticket yet, Bam? Because Carlos did.
No, I ain't got no ticket yet.
Carlos even got an Iron Man outfit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh,
I'm borrowing it from Kerm.
Yeah, he's going solo, too. He doesn't want no one to know. You know?
Nah, I'm waiting for the day to come out and go check it out.
What the hell?
But see, that's the problem. There's nobody there in that city that you live in. So you got no worries. You'll get a ticket.
And if you're free during the day, you're probably going to get it, too, right? So, what the fuck you got this movie?
To see how it ends.
Is this ending? Is it ending all Marvel movies?
No, it's not ending all Marvel's movies. I just want to make sure Captain America goes bye-bye.
What do you hate against Captain America? Good-looking blonde guy?
He was the fire guy on Fantastic Four.
I know. He was a flamer before.
You leave Captain America alone. What you talk about? You know? Ain't nobody better than the Cap. What you talk about?
Oh, he's not my favorite.
Wow. Guess who's going to go suck cock for a Cap?
Cap, you want any water?
I'm sending you a gift about that one.
What do you expect from this movie, Bam? What's going on? What's your predictions?
Honestly, I don't know.
They fucking disappeared in this last one.
It's a cliffhanger. They
I don't
got
know.
rid of half of the people.
Well, you guys fucking read. I know this fucking guy reads his comic books and shit. Usually they know half the fucking movie before it comes out. Bam.
Oh, I don't read comic books.
Yeah. See, dude.
I really don't know. Because like you were saying, they did eliminate half the characters. So, and
They should have got rid of Black Panther.
They did.
I don't know. I just made it. Just want to know what Bam would have said.
what was that?
So they should have got rid of Black Panther. He's like they did. I was like, okay, well then they wrote the movie all right then. Black Panther was a disgusting movie. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was great.
It was not worthy of an Oscar nomination.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Well, yeah, take it easy. Scarlett Johansson maybe, but not him.
She needs to get her movie too. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's called Chicka Bow Bow. And then I'll buy my ticket ahead of time. But I went and saw the last Avengers movie, and Jesse got us tickets, right? And he sticks us in the big fucking 3D theater with the moving seats. You ever sat in one of those seats?
Nope.
The D-Box?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Fucking shit. The thing's rumbling. You can't even take a sip of your drink, and it's a 3-hour action-packed movie, right? Like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Fucking telling Jess, turn this fucking. It's extra money too. I'm like, turn this fucking thing off. It has an off switch, thank God. But what? Dude, it's not. I want to sit back and watch this thing. This thing's shaking and rumbling. It was shit, absolute shit. I was disappointed that the Hulk wasn't showing up in the last movie.
He was scared.
Yeah.
I like when he punches people in the face. You know, I like that. And then they just that's it.
Hawk smash.
Fucking, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know.
He'll be in it. He'll be in the next one.
Well, yeah, they kind of have to now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like? Do you like the Avengers over the Justice League?
I like them both. I like them both equally.
This guy never picks anything. I love everyone equally. Can we just hug?
Movie wise, they've done a better movie adaptation of the comic books with the Avengers than Justice League. Because Justice League, unless you're a fan of Batman,
No, I'm a fan of Wonder Woman actually, but that's fine.
they've ruined the movies. Aquaman kind of did some good.
You're right. You're right, Carlos. You are right. They did better with the Marvel movies than they did with the DC movies. You know, because they dropped the ball when they did Green Lantern.
I like Green Lantern. The fuck you guys all hate about Green Lantern for?
It's
They
horrible.
dropped the ball.
What is it horrible for? I don't watch it. Is it not comic book?
Hold on, the Brian Reynolds?
Yeah, the
Or
Ryan Reynolds. Yeah,
Yeah.
You like it?
fucking love it. I like it.
Ball.
See, you see how they fucked it up, right? Even with Captain America, they put him as a flamer on Fantastic Four.
Because they were never gonna.
Fantastic Four disappeared, so then they put him as Captain America. Same thing goes with this movie. They fucked up with Green Lantern, so they made him a sarcastic person that Ryan Reynolds is as
Yeah, it's Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I know, but Deadpool's Marvel. He could technically play both if he really wanted
Right.
to.
And-
No, it's probably in his
and-
contract.
But I know, but I mean, it doesn't interfere. It's like they can never bring back that other Fantastic Four team, bring him into because of who the fuck they have to switch Captain America
fucking
around.
Jessica Alba, poor Jessica Alba.
That movie was fucking. Those Fantastic Four movies were terrible. Let me guess, you liked them, Bam.
Wait. Hold up. You mentioned Fantastic Four. Have you said Cap was Johnny Storm?
Yes, I've told you
No,
this before.
I didn't pick that up.
I've told you this before at your house.
Pick that up.
No, I did not.
From the original
Dude,
Fantastic
I fucking
Four,
told this at
the
his
one
own-
with Jessica Alba,
I've told this at his house.
Wow. Okay.
We
all
gotta-
right.
and Silver Surfer,
Yeah,
The
that one.
Surfer.
Yeah, that's the Flamer.
Okay.
The Flamer is Captain America.
Johnny Blaze.
Yeah,
That's
John Storm.
Yeah,
Storm.
that's the Captain dude.
But if you think about Ryan Reynolds, you know he's the only actor that played in both Marvel and DC.
That's true.
Because he did Green Lantern and he did Deadpool.
Yep, but-
And he was on it. And he was in X-Men.
Yeah,
What, as Deadpool
that's
or
Deadpool.
it was no? What do you mean? It was an X-Men?
He was in a Wolverine movie.
Oh yeah, he
Origin
was
story.
mentioned. Yeah, he was mentioned. Oh yeah, he was on top of the thing. Like yeah, that's before the Deadpool movie came out, right?
See, but they did right with that. They shut his mouth. He wasn't. He wasn't able to talk afterwards. No, sarcastically, yes, it's great the Deadpool movie, but yeah, as Green Lantern, you can't do it.
What about did you guys catch the Aquaman?
Of course, I did.
It was all right. The graphics are good.
Man, am I the only one not going to see movies anymore?
I find Aquaman better than.
But that Ghost Stream site you made me go check out doesn't fucking update any of the movies. You notice that?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, send them an email. I want to see free movies.
So you said Aquaman is better than what?
For sure, better than Green Lantern.
Yeah, it was. But that Batman versus Superman, everybody
Martha.
thought. Say what?
Martha.
The double mom name, Martha.
Martha. Oh,
Oh wow.
that
Are you sure he reads comics? Or watches the movies?
that Batman versus Superman. Nobody caught the fact that Batman ain't scared of that motherfucker.
Well, yeah, he wasn't.
That-
And Batman beat him.
Yeah, Carlos is happy with that. Carlos is a big Batman fan.
He's a Batman fan?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Well, as long as you don't put
I think he's a
Dr.
fag.
Freeze.
Batman's gay. No.
See, hold on. If you're a Cap fan, you can't be a Batman fan.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Why? Tell us why.
Because it's basically two things. Captain America is Superman. Batman is Iron Man.
Captain America doesn't fly or have lasers out of his eyes.
Well, supposedly he is the powerful one in the group.
Nah, he's on steroids.
He's in the same serum as the Hulk. So either
Yeah,
way,
steroids.
so if you like Marvel
That's
And
some
y-
Sammy Sosa shit.
and you like Cap, you can't like DC Batman.
Oh, you gotta love Cap. What are you talking about? You know, you gotta love Bat. You gotta love Cap. Cap got. See, here's the thing. Captain America is the opposite of Batman. Captain America got morals. That's what makes Captain America. You know what I mean?
He's a wuss. Watch your language.
You know.
Yeah, he
got
won't get
morals,
that.
You know.
What? Okay.
But if you watch Batman, he got no morals. He's nuts. He's crazy as the Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on. Technically, Batman hasn't really killed anybody.
That's the only difference between him and the Joker.
True.
He's
Good
a
fact.
detective, Batman.
Oh, fuck
Batman
yeah.
is psycho. He's crazy.
Batman's rich and he's poor. I mean, he's rich and he's bored, so he needs to go
And
fuck
he also
around.
likes little kids. Besides that,
I just want, okay,
and he has sleepovers.
guys, who's your favorite DC character? So yours is Batman,
Of course.
and what's yours, Robin?
Yeah. Actually, it's the Bat. The Bat's my favorite. character.
Nah, man.
But speaking of Robin, have you watched Titans on Netflix yet?
No, but now that I forgot about it. Now it gives me something to watch when I get home. Yeah.
Been watch.
You need to watch. Robin ain't no fucking joke, bro. You know.
Yeah. See, my favorite DC character after watching the movies is Wonder Woman. Bitch is serious. I like that. Thought it was fucking.
know,
I was
she was
like,
nice.
it was crazy. I
I
just.
should have changed my mind.
It's Batman. No, shut the fuck up.
No,
You have
Harley Quinn.
you have the gayest Batman tattoo on
Harley
your
Quinn.
arm. And once we get video up, you're gonna show that thing off.
And then then I'll finally get it fixed.
You're gonna show it off. Fuck. This thing's hideous. What about Marvel?
Go ahead.
Okay, who's your favorite Marvel character?
He's sucking
It's
Cap's
Black
dick.
Widow.
That's garbage.
Who is it?
Black Widow? Why?
Oh, man, that girl is crazy, man.
Yeah.
She's
Sorry.
a heartbeat, bro.
Yeah. So that means he'd marry her because he said crazy because he loves all the crazies. That of all the characters,
Yep,
that's who you picked.
that's what I picked.
My God, you're disappointing. What about
I
you,
like me some Black Widow, man.
what about you, Carlos?
My favorite, it would be Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Because he's the Batman. He's the
The
Batman.
Batman in.
Because he's the rich fucking
Yeah.
loser that needs equipment because he's not a really superhero.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible.
As long as you have the money, you could be a superstar.
Oh my God.
So no superstars around here.
No, I don't. I like the Hulk.
You like the Hulk? Which Hulk?
What do you mean, which Hulk?
It's two Hulks.
Oh fuck.
Have you actually read the comics?
It's two Hulks. You
No.
got the Incredible Hulk and you got the Hulk.
Oh yeah. And what's the fucking difference?
One talks, one don't.
I like the one that doesn't talk.
Then you like the Hulk.
Just
And now
smash.
you brought that- and now you
Or
brought
like
that up.
Professor Hulk?
I think that's the reason why the Hulk didn't come out.
You think what?
That's the reason why I think the Hulk didn't come out in the last Avengers movie.
Why? Because he's gonna be a talking Hulk?
No, because if you think about it, all the Hulks that's been in the Avengers been talking.
Yeah, he's been talking. They've been. Yeah, that's right. In the Thor movie and stuff. Yeah.
He talks and this on and so on. Now the Hulk that's going to come out in the next movie is going to be that one that's pure rage that don't talk. You can't stop him. The more the matter he gets, the stronger he gets.
That's right. That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
That's right.
All right. So I already won.
That's my preference.
All right.
That's what I think.
I already won one bet with this
that?
Tampa Bay winning in 4 scenario.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was you or Terry.
Terry
whoever.
said. I said Tampa was gonna win the Stanley Cup, and then Terry said that they're gonna beat him in 4.
And I said no way.
Yeah.
So I already won money from Terry.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's listening. Let's get some money out of you, Bamboo.
Why?
What?
Professor Hulk is the one that comes out in the end movie.
What the
And
fuck?
yes.
That's a Hulk?
Yeah.
What the fuck's Professor Hulk?
He is the
In between?
in between the Hulk and
The
Bruce
genius.
Banner.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Oh well, that's what's going to happen though.
I
No.
don't know. I don't know.
They don't need that Hulk to win this war.
Yeah, because he has the strength, but he also has the
No.
mind. Because Hulk is already saying too much.
I fucking.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Me neither.
Let's make a bet then.
Professor Hulk. No, I don't see it.
You want me to send you a picture?
Why, you got it somewhere? He has the computer in front of him. I don't
Yeah.
trust him. I don't trust him, Bam. He has like some sneak peek
Oh,
shit or
He's
something.
over there cheating.
Yeah. You want to bet?
Cheating.
He's like, I got the book of future. You want to bet? Like that fucking, that.
I travel to the future with the
like
the sports
that
almanac.
back to the future where he gets the book and brings it back and starts winning all the bets. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not overly excited for it, but it'll look cool. I think it'll look all right. And who do you think that's it for Iron Man, or
Cap.
I think, are they both not making any more movies? Because I know a couple of them don't want to do it anymore, right?
Well, Iron Man's not going to make any more movies.
Yeah.
No, they're not making
I
any
think-
more standalone movies.
So what do you think he's going to be adding as a feature?
It's going to be like how he did in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
That fucking. Okay, did you guys like that one?
I like that kid. I think he's the best Peter Parker out of all of them.
But did you like that movie?
Yeah, I did.
I hated it.
But I like the new suit they gave him.
Yeah. The suit's cool.
I like MJ. I don't like any other.
I don't know. I didn't. It wasn't my favorite.
Not for that reason.
my buddy actually plays in that movie. The guy that plays in Better Call Saul. He's the guy on the boat. And they're about to do that deal. There's like some sort of drug deal or car deal, and he comes in, and he fucking Ben shows up. Like, he's in one of those characters. I not to be a prick, I thought he was gonna play a bigger role because he's like, I saw him at the pictures of him at the premiere. I was like, holy fuck, like.
Also, he's a back.
He's the main guy that they're selling, but he doesn't really have a line. Like, he kind of looks up
okay.
and then he gets kicked in the face by Spider-Man. But I thought he's gonna be one of those, like, like a better, like, not a fuck. It's not that it's bad to be in this movie at all in any part, but I mean, I guess I assumed that he's gonna play a bigger role. You know what I mean? Who knows? Future, he might be someone else. Who knows? But overall, I really, really didn't like that movie. Like, the last time we were going to the Dominican, remember they were supposed to play that movie on the plane. But instead, they played that other fucking movie there, Battle of the Sexes. So I was really pissed. But at the end of the day, I still, after watching it, I don't really care if that would have been on the plane. I wouldn't have liked it anyway. So it's not my favorite movie at all.
Well,
My mic's been turned off.
No way.
I'm just kidding.
No way.
the downside to that Avenger movie was Guardians of the Galaxy. I just can't. I never wrapped my head around those guys.
You mean the Fox isn't your favorite character?
No.
Tell me you wouldn't fuck the green girl.
I am Groot.
Tell me you wouldn't fuck the green girl. Nah, those Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, they're having them in their own movie is not terrible. They're clowny, they do their thing, but throwing them into the mix with the Guardian, but isn't it a bigger role? Like, isn't like the main guy like her dad? Is that what it is? Is that why they're part of that?
Yeah, pretty much.
So shouldn't they be in it of some sort then? You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't they be involved?
They should, but I don't know, man. I just couldn't grasp the character.
Of all the space stuff that you like, you don't like the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Nah, their whole franchise, I wasn't feeling it,
I expected it worse, so maybe that's why I didn't mind it.
For one, I prefer the main character dude on Jurassic World. He needs to go back over there and get.
Oh, did you watch that second one? That second one wasn't that good.
Imagine that when the third one comes out.
But the dinosaurs are running rampant on Earth. Is that where the third one's gonna kick in, or?
Well, it's not supposed to be the third of the last movie of the first series.
I don't know. I'm just like, they let them all go and there's dinosaurs running around. Did you watch the second one of that one, Bam?
Yeah, the raptors running around.
All of them, the T-Rex, all of them.
Trying to save them all or something like
Yeah. So you're gonna put mankind at risk for saving like 25 dinosaurs? God, fucking people are fucking crazy.
You know what? Toy Story 4. Can't wait.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. But all right, boys.
Hold on.
No.
One more second.
What do you have to say that's so important?
Yeah, I would like to get your opinion on something.
No. Oh yeah.
Scotia, they passed a law that they making everybody automatic organ donor. What do you think about that?
I'm for it. Yeah.
Carlos?
Listen, if you want to keep all your body parts, get a disease or something like that.
So keep doing what you're doing.
Get diabetes, get something.
This guy, AIDS.
No, I
What does it matter if you go in the ground with all your body parts?
I understand the greater good about about the bill. I do, but
Law, not bill.
it's
Not,
a lot of gray lines. You know what I mean? Because if you move from Ottawa and you come to Nova Scotia, you automatically registered as an organ donor. And let's say your religion or what happens if you die? Would your wife don't have the power of attorney over you? You get what I'm saying? It takes away from other people. They get affected as well. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah, because I'm gonna love you a lot less in the ground with a missing fucking liver.
well, like I said, your wife died. You get to the hospital and somebody looks at you and go, "Oh, she's an organ donor," and cut your wife open and start taking apart.
Yeah, but let's say if they did it. Okay, let's say they steal all your organs, and they throw you in a casket. Would you fucking know the difference if you're stuffed in organs or some fucking feathers?
But it's not just about you. You understand what I'm saying? It's about your friend. Same thing with Carlos. No.
Why are you dismissing me, man?
No. Hypothetically, somebody's child died automatically, and the mother gets there, and they're like, "Oh, he's an organ donor," and they start taking away his parts. Well, his mother has no right to say what happens to this child that she bared, that she raised. You know what I'm saying? That's her. You know what I mean?
Because Nova Scotia is a shitty province.
Hold on. If you could help somebody else live, why wouldn't you?
I get it, but
I don't have I'm not an organ donor.
I just heard one. What I just did when I did my birth certificate. No, sorry, my health card. When I just did it lately, yeah, they asked me. I was like, yeah, whatever.
right, okay, you got the option to opt in if you want to.
Okay, why? What's your opinion on this? Why did they force this on people? What's the big deal?
Well, it's not a big deal. It's just the fact that.
Well, are people talking about it around there? Are people mentioning it? Like, is it a topic over there?
It's on the radio and stuff like that here and there, and it just raised the questions for me because it was like, okay, you got the right to opt in and say I'm an organ donor, but they just took away that option for me to opt in. So now I got to go tell them I don't want to be. You get what I mean?
Oh, so you have the option to hop out. It's just that they put you in automatically.
Right. You know what I mean? And what gives them the right to even do that? You get what
I'll tell you why. Because last time I visited your ass, everyone was 110 years old. So everyone's on the way out over there. So they're just trying to figure out a way to keep that province alive.
No, they're trying to keep
No. They're trying to sell the kidneys in the black market.
That province is gonna die if you don't have a couple organs living over there.
Yeah, exactly. So the fucking human trafficking of body parts is the only way they can stay
Dude,
afloat.
me and Bam, like I'm in my late 30s, he's early 40s. We're the youngest people everywhere. Everywhere. This place is dying. So they're just like, fuck it. The guy's like, oh my God, man, I'm going to need some new eyes, a new liver. And pass. Some mayor over there said, fuck it, let's pass this. I need my fucking grandparents to still be alive.
Forget our boy. Forget it. Y'all got problems. Y'all twisted in the head. Okay.
What are you talking
I'm
about,
not
man?
hating on your province. I'm not hating.
Come
on
on, man. If you don't give a couple organs over there, you and your wife will be the only two morons living in Nova Scotia, bro.
Okay, hold on.
Even that dog's going to die
Hold
soon.
on. But, would you give blood? Would you give blood?
Yeah.
Do you know what blood type you are?
He does, actually.
Yeah.
What type?
Oh, I'm A positive.
Okay.
I don't remember the fuck I am.
I think I'm O negative
I don't remember.
or O positive.
I gave blood for a while.
But every time I've gone to go do it, they'd ask me, have you taken Tylenol in the last 8 days? I said, yes.
Oh.
But why? Last time I went for a toothache.
Last time I went was years ago. They asked me, have you had unprotected sex? And I said, yes.
And they said, goodbye. See how simple that is?
I was like, oh, damn. All right, cool. My blood's tainting, you know.
Nobody wants Ebolas and Monster energy drinks I've been drinking. It's just all going to fail.
And you don't want his lungs.
The lungs you don't want.
No, it's just
Surprising,
like,
I watched.
I understand the greater good of the whole bill. I do. It's just like I say, it affects a lot of people around. You know what I mean? You got your Mexican.
Yep.
You know, this
But I
has
thought-
power of attorney of you.
I thought you were trying to say, like, you have to be an organ donor is what I thought you were trying to say. Like have to be.
No, they automatically make you an organ donor.
See, that's not terrible.
You know?
So I think a lot more people would be an organ donor. They just, either forget or don't even think about it. But this way, it's like if you actually say, listen, now you're one, and then you're okay with it. But as long as you have the option to, jump out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And watch a big
so
pass.
Here's a scenario: a guy moved here. He automatically is registered as an organ donor, but his religion says he doesn't have to. But here's the thing:
You don't want my fucking opinion about religion, bro.
No. Just hear me out. His religion don't allow for that, right? But he don't have the time to opt out because he's just moving in, getting settled, this and that.
But then he prays to God that they don't take anything from him.
And then he turns around and forgets, right? Now he dies. His wife's got power of attorney over him, and his religion saying no, they can't do that. But the state, the province of Nova Scotia said he's an organ donor, so we're going to take it. You know what I mean? There's a problem here, and that I think they should tweak it just enough for everybody to be happy. Right now they're just saying you live here, you're an organ donor.
There is no Muslims in Nova Scotia, bro.
Hold on. First of all, if this person, I'm pretty sure the power of attorney gets consent to it. Because they do have to respect the religion aspects of it.
But the whole point is, you can't just enforce something on someone.
No,
like
but
that,
it makes sense. No one wants to go take their time and don't say, yes, I'm going to be an organ donor.
I always wanted to be. If it wasn't for me renewing it and them mentioning it, I would have never did it.
Yeah, but some of those people at the driving bureau doesn't mention it, and it goes by.
That's right.
So I actually understand, because if you don't want to be part of an organ donor
then you'll go out of your way.
Then you'll go out of your way to say, get me off the list.
Yeah, so you're wrong.
No, but that's messed up. I think it's messed up. It's like, oh, you're an organ donor.
Just donate your organs.
Here, fill out this paper to not be one. You know what I mean? Where right now, before they had the option of, you want to be an organ donor, fill this paper out, you can be an organ donor. Right?
You know what's messed up? I'm not an organ.
For some reason, they didn't do their job to promote enough to get you to sign this paper in the first place.
No,
So
we're lazy.
So you know what? Let's make this bill and make you an organ donor anyways.
We're lazy. We're lazy. That's the problem.
But I'm telling you right now, even if I don't say I'm an organ donor or not, I think if my mom is still alive and I'm dead, she's going to fucking take out the eyes and fucking put them on the brass on the wall.
Yeah, she's like, I got. She has a list of what she wants to keep.
She'll keep my eyes. That's it.
But
burn the rest.
So what religion is this? Is this like the Buddha? Like, what kind of religion wouldn't want to take your organs?
I don't know.
So you're making shit up. So you're making shit up. You have no facts.
Some religions want their dead buried within 2 days.
Dude, but
isn't that normal?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, let's be realistic. If I go to move to, I don't know, Japan, Iraq, India, I have to follow by their shit. Heritage is this. They're going to be like, eat a dick, motherfucker. This is what it is like. So if being an organ donor and you move down to Canada, I think a lot of rights have been given up, to becoming, no, not gave up, but a lot of rights. You still have a lot of rights as a person, as a religion. Relax on the organ. And at least they have the option to opt out of it. You know what I mean? We're the only country where it's like, holy shit, change this, no Merry Christmas, watch out. You know what I mean?
So my question was, what was wrong with the program of you opting in the first place?
I don't think enough people hopped in. I think there's more people. I think a lot more people would have hopped in. But now being opt-in automatically, I think less people would opt out than people opting in.
According to Google, there is actually no religion that forbids this practice.
Oh, eat that. Eat that, Nova Scotia.
Fuck your body up.
Yeah, and it's in the small print right underneath your signature. But I see what you're saying. They're forcing you, but at the end of the day, I thought when you brought it up, I thought you were mentioning like you move to Nova Scotia, you're an organ donor. I thought that was it. Like, you don't like it, beat it. You know what I mean? But I think what it is going to be more organ donors. A lot of people will. There's going to be some people hopping out, but I think a lot of people will say, "Oh, fuck it, that's not a bad idea." You know what I mean? So I think every province should be that way.
Which is true. Like I said, I get the whole program, but it's just.
What are you bitching about?
It's just the fact of they're saying once you're here, you're automatically in. You get what I mean? And like I said, it's now I got to go out of my way to stop somebody from taking my organs. You get what I'm saying?
Or
And
just don't
if
go
I
out of
wanted
your way and let them take your organs.
When I wanted them, if I wanted them to take my organs, then I can make the effort for them to take my organs.
How about you ask for like a discount on your burial ground?
So but at the end of the day, it's the same exact thing. If you're going out of the way, it's all about going out of your way.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of death.
Okay, and I agree. So what was wrong with the old way? You got me?
They probably have a smaller number. They probably want to try something else out.
Because people didn't want to do it. You get what I'm saying? Their job was to make sure that you do it. You get what I mean? Not force you to do it, not make you have no choice in that matter of being in there in the first place. You get what I mean? So it's like they took away the fact that if you want to be or not, you're gonna be one. You know what I mean?
Fuck it. I think that's for all the fucked up things that Canada did. I think that's not one of them.
I'm moving to Iran.
No, I never said it was fucked up. I just didn't like the fact that they just we're gonna do this bill. And
Yeah, I did read about. I
hear on the radio. Oh yeah, everybody's an organ donor right now.
I glanced by that situation, that scenario, but I just didn't. As soon as I saw Nova Scotia, I didn't give a fuck about clicking on it. One day you might have to take my ass to Halifax to change my mind, but it's not gonna be for a while. So
don't forget to sign your organ donation cards and keep it in your wallet at all time.
I never signed a fucking card. What do you mean?
Once you register, I believe you register when you go for your license.
No, my health card.
I think that's how it used to be in the 80s.
Oh,
a little laminated card saying I'm an organ donor.
My health card. When I did my health card, they asked me. Not my driver's license, my health card. They're like, you want to be I was like, yeah, whatever. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so I got a quick question. Do you have to pay, if somebody dies and gets put into the ground, do you have to pay property tax?
It's not a bad question.
Go to the ground, pay property
think so.
tax. You know you don't pay property.
Yeah, I think you do.
Don't you have to pay like a tax every year because of that person?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know,
Look
man.
it up. You got the computer in front of you. Look it up.
Yeah, you want to
Too
know.
much work.
This guy's a computer. Decide to ask you for the answer.
Because we're talking about death and organ donations.
Are you guys getting buried or cremated?
Who, me? I think I'm going cremated.
I think it's cheaper.
Well,
Just stick me in the grass, in the big field of grass, and let me
I'm
just
throwing
rot
you in a
away.
fucking dumpster, bro.
If I end up in the dumpster, you know who said it.
In the dumpster. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. I'm gonna drop you off at the front door of your parents' house. I'm like, you deal with them. Cross is looking this shit up now.
What am I checking in property tax?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I'm not surprised anymore, man. Fuck. No, they can't charge you because, like, how many generations later, like 20 kids from now is gonna be paying for like $1 billion fucking dollars in property taxes for all their relatives.
I mean, but and that question, it raises the question. Okay, you alone, you die alone. You get buried, you put in the ground. So who's going to pay the property tax?
Yeah.
You're dead. Who's going to pay it?
Well, we know your debt moves on, so why wouldn't your property tax move on? Your debt gets transferred on to the next people, right?
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. But if you die alone with no relatives, nobody else, then who's paying that property tax? So
They dig your ass up and they give it to someone else.
They donate your organs.
Oh fuck.
That's fucked. Any plans this weekend, Bam, or what?
I'm going to a play with the wife.
God damn.
Hold on, you're going to what?
A play. What kind of play is this?
Broadway?
Well, one of her one of her coworkers are in the play, so we're gonna go check out the play.
Oh boy.
Have a romantic night.
Yeah, that's what they do over there. They hold hands and go watch, the neighbor act out their scenes and shit.
Is this written, produced, lighted by one person?
Oh yeah. No. Spotlight is a flashlight. Where's this?
Plans y'all got?
What? Nothing. What was I gonna say? What is the? Where is it? Is it in the smaller city, the smaller town that it's in, or Like, where's this thing getting
No,
hosted?
it's in another small town. The one where they build the big ship. You remember I told you they had the big ship?
Yeah,
festival?
yeah.
Yes.
Do you watch? Have you been to anything like this before?
What, to a play?
Yeah.
I've never been to a play in my life.
Oh, so you're gonna try and keep a straight face?
Hold on.
You know I'd fuck that shit right up if I was there. Like,
Well, I'm definitely gonna bring a couple of drinks. That's for sure.
oh my god! And that's what, Saturday?
Yeah, that's Saturday night.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Carlos, you find anything about property taxes?
No, but I'm pre-planning my cemetery arrangements.
he's already halfway. He's already signed up. He's ready to go.
You're gonna end up in an early grave with all them kids. I'm surprised you ain't trying to pull your hair out now, brother.
You know what? I'm getting more fucking gray as it is. I cut my hair a week ago,
Oh shit, he's right.
and the guy's, shaving the sides, and I'm just looking down. I'm like, is that fucking gray in my hair?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? I only had a couple of ones up here in the front,
No, it's coming.
and I'm going, oh my god, this
silver
is embarrassing.
fox.
5 minutes for men, just 5 minutes, whatever it's called.
Yeah, just for
Just for men.
Yeah.
I'm about to go get that shit.
we get you a sponsorship just for man here on
Just for
Shooting the
Man.
Shit. Carlos.
Comes in multiple colors.
Carlos is just for man. We'll throw a commercial up in here. All right, boys, I'm out.
Oh, wait,
man.
wait.
What? I'm out.
Just for men? That doesn't sound right.
I swear to God.
Carlos is just for men. It makes me sound gay.
Man, it is what it is, bro.
I'm okay with it, but am I gay? That's all.
It is what it is.
You said it, we didn't.
Yeah.
Said it, we didn't.
Carlos is just for man. 5 minutes and he's done with you. All right, man. We out, bro. Bam.
All right, boys.
Have a good night, man.
I'll get this answer for next week.
All right, man. All right, have fun, man. Have fun shooting the shit, man. Peace, dude.